Going into today's final round at Shinnecock Hills, England's Justin Rose is one shot off of a four-way tie for the lead. Rose, the 2013 champion, shot a 3 over 73 at Shinnecock Hills to end 4 over and trailed Dustin Johnson, Daniel Berger, Tony Finau, and Brooks Koepka. Phil Mickelson made all the headlines though on day 3 for the wrong reasons. What did Phil Mickelson do wrong? Mickelson incurred a 2-shot penalty after deliberately stopping his ball from rolling off the 13th green. Rules officials could have chosen to disqualify the 6-time U.S. Open runner-up but instead elected to penalize the American, who shot an 11 over 81 to drop to 17 over. Mickelson was 5 over par before the drama unfolded on the 13th as he decided to hit his missed bogey putt back towards the hole despite it still moving. The United States Golf Association (USGA) punished him for making a stroke at a moving ball rather than the more severe offense of an action with the intent to influence the movement of a ball in play, which could have resulted in disqualification. I know the rules and the ball was going to go off in a bad spot. I did not feel like continuing going back and forth. I would still be out there potentially. I've wanted to do it many times before and finally did, said Mickelson. If someone is offended, I apologize, but toughen up. Knowing the rules is never a bad thing. You always want to use them in your favor. GETTY US Open, Phil Mickelson caused controversy by hitting a moving ball on the 13th green. If someone is offended, I apologize, but toughen up. Knowing the rules is never a bad thing. You always want to use them in your favor. Phil Mickelson. The USGA acknowledged that its latest gamble of a tough course setup backfired, claiming that unexpectedly strong afternoon winds were responsible for the third-round carnage at the U.S. Open on Saturday. The USGA tucked several hole locations near the edges of the crowned greens at Shinnecock Hills, and then watched some extraordinary scenes unfold as several players putted their balls off the 15th green. The course was very playable in the morning, as attested by matching rounds of 66 by Daniel Berger and Tony Finau, but it was a different beast in the afternoon after the winds and low humidity baked the greens to a crisp. It was a tale of two different golf courses today. USGA CEO Mike Davis admitted, "We felt good about the setup this morning. Felt that it would work well given the forecast we had, but I think that now we would say that parts of this test of golf simply were too tough. We want the U.S. Open to be tough, but we saw some examples late in the day where well-executed shots were not only not being rewarded, but in some cases penalized. We simply got higher winds than we anticipated." GETTY US Open, Rafa Cabrera was not happy with the playing conditions. It was not a fair test of golf. Spain's Rafa Cabrera posted on Twitter after shooting 76. Greens were unplayable, with unnecessary pin positions. The USGA found a way to make us look like fools on the course. They managed to destroy a beautiful golf course. We're not on the edge. I thought we could be on the edge, but we've surpassed it," Zach Johnson told Sky Sports after his 72. "It's pretty much gone, especially the latter part of the day for us. It's pretty much shot. It's really unfortunate, because in my opinion, some of the best land and certainly one of the best venues in all of golf, especially in this country, is Shinnecock Hills. It's as good as it gets. Unfortunately, they've lost the golf course. I feel for the membership, because I know many of them. I feel for the spectators because they are seeing pure carnage, unless that's what they want. And I feel for the USGA because I don't think this was their intent, but when you think of things that happened in the past, you have to err on the side of caution. And that wasn't done today." Ian Poulter tweeted, "Thanks guys. Did Bozo set the course up, or are the USGA going to accept responsibility or just say, if we had a mulligan, I would have liked about 6 mulligans today, but they are not allowed at this level. Apparently."